Count the number of the beast. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. Okay, now 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9. Alright? Now, I found the hidden date for a mysterious event. I believe it is their planned date to attempt to bring in this new world governance that we hear about. The date is March 11th, 2013. Okay? And it says read this brief PDF, and if you have questions, email me. Then I put here, in numerology, you count the number from left to right. Now, what does that mean? What it means is that if you look at this document, okay, it talks about there are numbers that are hidden and numbers that the occult use, and the occult basically they have meaning for every number. All right. Now, how do you actually count a number? Well, you do it from left to right. Okay. For example, if you have the number 214, okay, 2 plus 1 plus 4, you add it up, boom, 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 equals 7. All right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, that's the number. You have a larger number, 25,688. 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8. You add that up. It equals 29. But 29 is not the hidden number. The hidden number is 2 plus 9 equals 11. Oh, 11. 11 is the number of the occult. Very important number. It means gate. It also means judgment, disorder. Okay? Because after chaos comes order. 2, chaos, order. 11. But it is their judgment. It also means gate. Okay? It's a number that they use to come through. Alright, we're going to get into that later on. Now, there are 9 lower numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1 through 9. These 9 numbers have meanings. There are 9 high numbers. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Now those that looked at my video I did called Numbers Don't Lie, then you will see on that video I explain this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, so this video doesn't get cut off. This is the introduction. Okay, I want to use this as a marker just in case this gets cut off on YouTube to say that the second part is up. The full video is going to be on the web. You go to whoanet.org, click on the little image that I explained to you about, with the image of the yoke, and then you have the little symbols of the thorn and then the cross, and what that means. Click on that, and then you'll go to the website, and then I have a page that I'm going to create that is dedicated just for this topic, because I cannot overemphasize the importance of understanding this information that I am giving to you today. Okay? This is the power that we need. Once we understand this, we will snatch the power away from them, because knowledge is power. Once we understand, they can't do anything. Like I said on my broadcast a while ago, all praise Allah. A thief cannot steal nothing if you're looking right at him. And like I said on the broadcast, praise Allah, it only takes a match to light a fire. And that fire can burn and burn and burn and burn. One match can set a house on fire. And that house can burn up the whole block. And if I am that match that lights that fire, get to burning. Now, these thieves are not going to be able to steal our lives anymore if we're looking at them. Okay? So, let me see what time we got. Hopefully you went to the second part. I keep itching because I got this hot ass thing on. I don't know why I wore it. But anyway, I'm going to continue now and explain the numbers. Okay? Now, I have this this calendar. You see it? It says Aries, and then it has Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. Okay? Then you have the different symbols. And then you have these different numbers. What is all of this craziness? Right? Okay, now I'm going to read it and explain it. 26,080. 2 plus 6 plus 8 equals 1 plus 6 equals 7. The real number of a full year should be 26,080, not 25,090. It is a Babylonian lie. What do I mean by that statement? Well, in the occult, they believe that a spiritual day is not a human day. The first thing we have to understand is that we're talking about spirituality versus human. Okay? A human being and an entity that does not an entity that can live forever, does not see time like you and I see time. Okay? Even though their time is limited, they are unlimited beings, meaning that they do not die. But they have a time frame in which they need to accomplish a certain task. Now, the 25,920 years equals 1 day for them. Okay? Or 1 great cycle that can be split up into sections of 12. And each section is 2,160 years. Now, for us, we will never live a day, of course, because who lives 25,000 years? Who lives 2,160 years? But because we cannot comprehend it, and because we cannot relate to the spiritual beings, then we cannot put it into the proper concept or put it into content into what it relates to us through time. I hope I'm not confusing. I mean, it's really hard to explain, because what has happened is that the ruling elite, the religious establishment, has separated us from Maya, from the creator of it all. Okay? You ever hear that line they say, the biggest trick of the devil was to say that he didn't exist? Something like that, you know. If the devil says I don't exist, if you say there is no God, if there is no devil, then he wins, because you're not looking at something that you do not think exists. It's like I said, the best password to have is one that is unknowing, meaning like not even knowing that there is a password. Because if people know that there's a password, people start cracking it. But if they don't know that there's even a password, then they're not even going to try to crack it. So you have even a higher form of knowledge, because no one's even trying. Now, if the devil, what they call him, or Satan or Lucifer, the names that they give these beings, if he says that he does not exist, then you won't look for him, right? Now, I know these beings exist, because Ayah exists. And all of this has a specific purpose. Everything that's going on here has a reason why it's happening. Now, I don't want to make this broadcast super long, so I got to keep going. But I need to say these things to try to set it up. Okay? Now, this calendar is my attempt. Okay? This graph is my attempt to try to put it into, in a format where you can actually look at it and see how it is separated in different blocks. All right? And what happened was, the true number was actually 26,080. And how did I know that? How did I know that was 26,080? Well, because everything adds up with a spiritual number of 7. And how do I explain this? Actually, let me read this, and then hopefully it makes sense. Okay. 26,080 equals 2 plus 6 plus 8 equals 1 plus 6 equals 7. The real number of a full year should be 26,080, not 25,920. It is a Babylonian lie. Why? Because 2001 is out of balance. Please do not worry. This will make sense. I will explain below. Now, if you take this file, I advise you to look on the web and look at the files. I don't have to keep showing it to the screen. If you notice that there is a graph, and it starts with 23,020, 44,080, 6,640, 8,800, 10,960, 13,120. All these numbers. What do these numbers represent? These numbers represent the amount of time of 2,173 years, 0.3. What is the 0.3? 0.3 is 3 months. 3 months. This is time. This is giving us time. Now, I'm going to explain how they changed 2,173.3 to 2,160. Because in 160 BC, there were different phases of time that were happening.